Bonjour à tous et bienvenue pour cet épisode 2 de Inspecteur Ryback et Fur. Alors, je rappelle dans l'épisode précédent, on était promu après avoir résolu une affaire de meurtre en plein jour dans la rue. Où c'était Monsieur Calou de mémoire qui avait tué un homme en pleine rue. Alors, il est dans la voiture déjà. Et donc là, on est sur une nouvelle affaire avec notre nouvel coéquipier puisqu'on fait partie maintenant de la brigade de la circulation humaine, il me semble. Donc c'est parti.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together, don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before
J'avais pas vu qu'on pouvait répondre à un appel.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you...
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 4...
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Effectivement.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Oh de Dieu. Course poursuite. Allez go. Poussez-vous, police!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Vache. Par contre, il a un revolver, hein, je rappelle. 6 balles normalement.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
You, passez au-dessus du mur. Ah, il a tiré trop de balles normalement. Ah, mais pousse-toi, toi, il me rentre dedans. Il s'est arrêté.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down, now!
Put your weapon down.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air!
Bon bah voilà. Ok. Fin du suspense. À la morgue. Délit résolu, 1 sur 40. Eh ben voilà. Sanctionner un délit survenant dans la rue. Merde, ma voiture! Alors, je rappelle qu'à la base, c'était pas ça notre affaire, hein. C'est là. Voilà. Dépôt de marchandises de PE, 11h30.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through.
On la sunboard.
Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Ah, la buick.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
You're okay. Allez, c'est parti. Enquête.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie.
Nate Wilkie.
He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Ok.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Allez, il va voir le cric.
Doesn't look like anything.
Y'a pas de sang? Y'a pas de sang. Ça c'est quoi? Abattoir Riverside. Ok. Pour MF Morgan. Un cochon vivant.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Ah non, c'est pour relire. Ok. Doc.
Doc?
Detective,
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Ah la vache, oui, effectivement.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Perdu beaucoup de sang. Tu m'étonnes. Y'a pas une boîte à gants? Y'a pas la boîte à gants. Y'a pas d'indice? Non. Ok. Y'a rien de plus. Apparemment non. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Des lunettes, un portefeuille. Voyons voir. Adrian Black. Ok. 32 ans, 1m73, yeux bleus.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Ah, mais tais-toi, le... Qui c'est qui klaxonne tout le temps, là?
Happier times, I guess.
Ah, elle a un sourire à la femme de... Sourire de psychopathe. Rien là? Ah bah si, voilà.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Ok. On essaie de fouiller un peu la zone vite fait. Ah là-bas. Un tuyau.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Ok. Bon, bah, donc on a trouvé tous les indices. Ah pardon, attendez, est-ce que la musique... Ah oui, je l'avais baissée. Attends, on peut changer les costumes? Ah, c'est trop bien. Avec le 40 et le 45. Putain, mais ils ont des pouvoirs en plus. Ah, on va rester comme ça. Allez, hop.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Ok.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I
Pour
did.
l'instant, il dit la vérité.
A
On va
couple
dire.
of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Mhm.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal
Ouais, on s'en
anything.
doutait que t'allais regarder.
Maybe I took a look.
T'as pris
But
l'argent.
there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Marc, tout le monde l'aurait fait. Hein.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank
Ok.
you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll
4 sur
contact your
4
employer
correct.
if we need anything more from
On
you.
est un bon inspecteur.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Elle t'est garée où la voiture? Ok. Ah, bon bah on va voir l'épouse. Il peut conduire? Là?
Can you drive to this one?
Ah, ok. On rejoint directement la destination. C'est pas mal ça. Domicile des Blacks, 11h34. Oh, je vais le faire à chaque fois, ça me fait trop rire.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Ok. Ah, elle est là. On la voit. Elle frappe.
Just a minute.
Just a minute. On te voit.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
J'ai l'impression qu'elle joue faux.
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
C'est parti, on va fouiller partout.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Ah mince. Attendez. Je vais l'observer en détail. Un bar.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
Une boîte à
This
lunettes.
must be Adrian's.
Est-ce qu'il y a les lunettes dedans? Non.
Stenzel.
De la
The
même
glasses
marque
are
que les lunettes. Mon cher Yann, je suis sorti seul. Nicole. Qui est cette Nicole?
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Oh là 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 là. Un crime conjugal peut-être. Qu'est-ce que... Ligne de chemin de fer, donc c'est là où il était. Los Angeles vers cette seule. Un billet de train.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Ok, qu'il avait prévu de partir peut-être. Une autre chambre. Ah, il faisait chambre à part ou quoi?
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Ah oui. Chambre séparée, photo séparée, ils dormaient pas ensemble. Ah, je croyais qu'on pouvait rentrer. Hop. Ah, le journal. Via une aide aux vétérans perturbés. Est-ce qu'on va avoir le droit à... Oui, attention.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
C'est bien un psychopathe, lui, hein. C'est un peu un... On l'a déjà, ça. Ah, mais on l'a déjà, le bar. On trouve son adresse, d'ailleurs. Par qu'on aille voir dehors. N'oublie pas. Le téléphone est là. Ok. La cuisine. Voilà. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Alors, client installé. Donc ça, c'est le truc du chauffe-eau. 401. 82 $ station plomberie, livraison.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Moins de 2 jours.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Donc un nouveau chauffe-eau, 24 h sur 24. Ok, bidule, anti-rouille. Ok. Un tract public. C'est-à-dire. Eh ben on va aller dehors. C'est quoi là? Oh là. Qu'est-ce qu'on a?
Not much help. No good to me.
Ok. Tout? Ça a l'air d'être tout. Bien. Allons voir le chauffe-eau. Elle a dit sur le côté près de la fenêtre. Oh. Oui, qu'est-ce que c'est? Des fleurs, ok. Pardon, j'ai appuyé 3 fois de suite sur le bouton. Le chauffe-eau. Voilà, il manque des tuyaux.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
Ça va là, ça. Ok. Hop. Mécano, ça va là. Hop. Je suis chez réparateur de chauffe-eau. Bien, et ça. Ici. Il manque un tuyau.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ok, on a tout trouvé. On a tout trouvé. Par contre, effectivement, là, les soupçons pèsent sur la femme. L'adresse. Centrale.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Eh ben, on a des questions, oui, effectivement. Alors... Est-ce qu'on tape dans le dur direct?
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Ok, on te croit.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
J'ai bien envie de la croire, mais en même temps...
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation?
You don't ask, you never find out.
Du coup, on va... Allez.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Ok.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Il a juste acheté une paire, mais attends. Cassé et réparé.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what Perry was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be?
Bah.
If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to
Ah,
him.
donc c'est pas bon.
But I don't, detective. And you might not care. But that is the most terrible feeling.
Le truc, c'est que elle dit qu'elle était neuve, mais elle lui est perdue net.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Attends. Par contre, la photo, elle est...
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that.
Ah oui, et le message qu'il y a
told you
derrière.
what I know about the picture.
Ouais. C'est quoi ce message là qu'il y a derrière?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
Donc, voilà.
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women
dis donc.
sense these things. I
On
don't
le fait
know
pas, l'inspecteur Ryback, hein.
if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Ouais. Et ton alibi?
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course,
Et qu'est-ce qu'il nous le prouve?
waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who
Allez.
can vouch for that?
On va dire que oui.
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs.
5
Black.
sur 6. C'est les lunettes qu'ils nous ont mis
Please do,
dedans.
detective.
Oh, pardon. Oh, gros coup de poing dans le micro. Normalement, vous avez plus d'oreilles. Bien. On va aller au bar. Du coup, pour voir où il était. S'il y était déjà, parce que s'il y était pas... Qu'est-ce qu'il a en face, lui?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Si tu regardes.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Ah non, mais je croyais que c'était un témoin, moi. Ah, c'est bon, il y a plein. Allez, hop.
You know the way. You can drive.
Allez,
And where exactly are we going?
Go.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey,
Let's go.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Tu me
We were
connais,
at
là?
school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake? Yeah, you and me go way back. Way back. Ain't that right?
You looking for someone? She wants a 5-star. Goddamn.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular.
Oh là
He's
là,
a loner in the
formalité.
back.
A turkey salad sandwich was great.
Ouais, c'est lui.
Frank Morgan?
Frank Morgan.
Asking.
You want a tip?
Ah, c'est lui.
Refill my coffee fast.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know
Oh, il
anything
sait des
about that,
trucs,
Morgan?
je le sais, je le sens.
Hell no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Quelle tête qu'il a. Non, non, non.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Bah. Il y a une tâche.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt
Ah
in
oui,
the
on a
trunk of the
trouvé un
car.
reçu avec son nom
It has
dessus.
your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Où est-ce qu'il est?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Je suis sûr qu'il ment. On va utiliser une intuition.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
Voilà.
An address? It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops. Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
On l'arrête. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais on l'arrête. Il a caché un suspect.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Allez, go. Ah non, tu conduis.
You're behind the wheel.
Ah, c'est parti.
So, where you want to go?
KGPL calling car 11K.
Ah, on y va directement là? Ouais, c'est ça. Appartement de Morgan, 11h59. Allez, go.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
F. Morgan, appartement 2.
Apartment 2.
Ok. Un 4, à gauche. Appartement 2, le 1, le 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Ah mais ils sont chats à vouloir tous prendre la fuite là.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Ah mais ok, genre il saute comme ça.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Mais arrête-toi.
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Allez.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Allez, en tôle. En prison. C'est pas possible ça.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
On a fait du bon boulot. Écoutez, c'est pas mal. Ah. Par contre, on a endommagé des véhicules. On en a pour 1352. Adrien Black peut attendre avec impatience l'occasion de s'expliquer et de se faire démolir par la presse. Faut pas qu'on casse les voitures. Ça coûte de l'argent. Un chaud latin.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Ok, et ben voilà, nouvelle affaire. Écoutez, on verra ça dans l'épisode 3, hein, bien sûr. Je vous dis donc à la prochaine pour l'épisode 3. Et puis, ben, surtout, n'oubliez pas de liker et de vous abonner. Allez, salut!